how long now?
It's 7, 8 years.
Has it been that long?
It has.
He has the only product that I've seen that changes the way you sit. And for the last 6 weeks, if it had not been for their invention, I wouldn't be able to sit at my desk. I don't think I'd be able to sit for more than 4 or 5 minutes. This is Ben Howard-Seen. How are you, my friend?
Good morning, Dan.
The original BackJoy that we presented, it was like 80,000 people who picked it up.
Big numbers.
This is the new and improved version that an additional 20,000 people picked up. The very first thing you'll notice when you get it home is it's not a cushion. This thing is actually a patented mechanical device that changes the way in which you sit. And the sad fact is, Mother Nature, as brilliant as she is, never really designed the human body for sitting at a desk,
That's absolutely
at a table, even in a recliner.
We're just simply not designed to sit, and yet all we do all day is sit. We sit at breakfast, we sit at lunch, we sit at the computer, we sit in our car.
Right.
And let me just show you how it works to get right to it, because you're right, this is not a cushion. There's a ton of science and engineering in here. So just look closely, listen carefully, let me show you what's gonna go on. All I do is sit on top of it. I scooch back into it, and guess what? I've instantly perfected my sitting posture.
Your back is straight.
My back is straight.
We know each other pretty well, buddy.
Yep.
Now look, I can take my hand right up underneath what would be the coccyx bone or that tailbone.
That's right. That's right.
So this is actually cradling him and lifting him.
It's rolling my whole pelvis forward. And
If
watch
you
what
see
happens.
your shoulders are straight.
Oh yeah, no, this is
we have
just
a tendency to do this.
This is just
when we
like
sit.
what your mom and your doctor always said, sit up straight. This is doing it for me.
Yep.
Instantly, automatically. I'm not trying to hold myself up. My gut feels great. My core is engaged.
Now watch it. Sit
watch what
down
happens.
without
Yep.
it, and there won't be any
Boom.
exaggeration at all.
Yep.
Look, he is flat.
Flattened out. I've got
his
that
back
C
is
shape.
now
Yeah.
curved. Your shoulders are a little forward. In just a second, go
Yep.
ahead and put yourself back into it again. Now watch. You cannot do this wrong. This is all the difference in the world for those of us who have lower back pain. And a high propensity of Americans at one time or another
Yeah.
are going to have back pain.
Only 80%.
Only.
Only 80%.
The other 20%, I'm jealous. And it doesn't matter whether it's a hard bench like what you're sitting on.
Well, yeah, look what happens. I can sit. This is like sitting on a couch, right? Nice soft
Right.
cushion. The same thing happens.
You still
I'm
flatten
bottomed out.
completely
I'm
out.
flattened out. I got a C shape in my spine. My gut's sticking out. My shoulders are down. Bad posture. Whatever's, I'm going to hurt my back no matter what, even if I'm totally healthy and I keep myself in good shape.
Right.
Okay, I can sit right on that same cushion and boom.
And it lifts it,
Yeah.
and lifts it up. It's funny. My recliner is the most comfortable chair in the world.
Yeah.
Even more so when I've got the BackJoy. Did we have my? No, we didn't bring my.
We
office
couldn't
chair
find your
out.
office chair today.
I hid it. I have one here at work, and I've got one that I have in the car, and then I've got a third one that I've got at home, and I've added them over the years. Our price on it is phenomenal. At $33 and now on Easy Pay, it makes a huge difference in your comfort level, and we guarantee it will work, or you turn around and send it back if you're not satisfied, and we'll refund your money. But I could not have lived without this thing for the last 6 weeks.
Well, that means a lot for me to hear, because this is why we come to work every day. This is what
Yep.
happens, and this is what happens inside of your body. So when you sit without this, you bottom out, as you just said, you get that C shape in your spine, your butt spreads apart a little bit, your pelvis falls back, and you're stuck, you're locked. This is where pain comes from. This is where sitting is just not good for you. We're not designed to do it.
Yep.
So when you get on top of your BackJoy, this is all we're doing. We're lifting you up, we're floating you over that seat like you're in a shock absorber for your spine. Relief comes from there. We're taking those pressures and strains that sitting causes away and letting you sit comfortably. We're allowing your body to work the way it wants to work, naturally, easily, comfortably. Do you remember the old saying, set it and forget it?
Right.
All you have to do, get on a BackJoy, you're setting yourself, and you're forgetting. You can sit all day. You can sit in your car for hours, feels like 20 minutes. Sit
An
at work
airplane
all day.
seat.
Airplane seat. I will not fly without this thing. Are you kidding me?
It makes a difference,
Yeah.
and it's for men or women alike, and I wish we could get more kids involved in sitting this thing. By the way, this is what's crazy. I don't use the back of my office chair anymore.
Well, you don't want to push from your back, right?
Yeah,
that's
I
kind of
used
old
to,
school
I used
thinking.
to sit all the way back.
That's
And by the
like,
way,
you
just doing that, I can feel. Now
Yeah.
I actually sit just a little forward. My back never touches the back of my office chair.
Well, look how great
And
your posture is,
All
too.
you do is sit in it. And it is normal for you to spill over the edge
Well,
just a little bit.
Yeah, and you've got the gap under there, okay? I'm
Yep.
not going to be able to do this. You pull that away, and I don't know if you want to do that because it might hurt your back a little bit.
Okay, when I sit down now, let me pull my jacket.
Yeah.
I am just absolutely flat-butted onto that.
That's
That
going to
stool,
cause that
see?
pressure and strain to radiate right up your back. When you get on here, now
Look.
you're relaxed and loose.
It
You're getting
makes
that C shape.
all the
Yeah.
difference in the world. For me, it was a matter of time, where I can now sit at my desk with 2 ruptured discs in my back. And,
Yep.
and we can't say it's going to cure anything because
No.
it isn't a cure. But I can sit at my desk now for an hour and a half, 2 hours, before I have to get up and walk around, where I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it for that long.
It makes all the difference in the world. Anywhere you have to sit. Here's a car seat.
Right.
Okay, the same thing happens when you get in a car seat. You're going to be held up and comfortable. You're going to feel yourself engaged in your core when you're driving, when you're typing, when you're sewing, you're doing. You take it away, and you lose that. You fall backward. Your pelvis just rolls back. You get that C shape. This is why, when you get out of your car, you feel like you got hit in the back with a bat.
If you're
You feel like
a
hunched
professional
over.
driver
Oh,
and you
gosh.
spend hours of windshield time, this would be the best friend that you will ever have. It's not a cushion. Again, cushions don't do what this will do. It is actually a patented medical mechanical device. So again, watch what happens when Bing sits down, and I'm going to get to know you. I can take my hand and actually put it up underneath
Yeah.
his tailbone, his coccyx. If he removes it, watch how he flattens out. They're
Now look, I can
completely
try
different
and do that
posture.
on my own. I can do this, but you know what? You know how hard I'm working right now. To do
Yes,
that?
yes.
This is how you sit. I had a friend of mine the other day who's known me for a long time. I had him. He finally was like, "Let me try that." We're sitting in a coffee shop. He puts it underneath. This is Rob, and I'm looking at Rob, and he's looking at me with kind of quizzical expression, like, "Wow." I never knew. I was like, "I've known you a long time. You've talked about this forever." When he got back in this position, he's like, "Oh my God, can I have that back?"
You can't do it wrong. And I don't personally endorse that many products. I mean, we've got so many different items here on the air. But this thing is absolutely amazing, and the results are immediate. Try it at $33. If you are, or anyone in your family is someone who has a lower back injury or discomfort, or you just want to sit more comfortably, this is called the BackJoy. Thank you,
Thank you, Dan.
for coming
I'm
out.
so glad it's working
on
for
short
you.
notice. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
We've got the purple, we've got the black, and we'll get it to you quickly. Kirsten, you've got the Today Special Value. That's coming up next.
It's coming up right now, Dan. I'm so excited. It's so pretty.